been waiting way too long. Yeah, I've been down here trying to get it. Yeah, I've been waiting way too long.
This is the video for 3.1, identify pairs of lines and angles. There's a few vocab words here that you need to know and have in your notebook. Parallel lines are lines that are coplanar and do not intersect. Skew lines are lines that are not coplanar and do not intersect. Parallel planes are planes that do not intersect. And a transversal is a line that intersects two or more coplanar lines at different points. So we're going to look at this idea of a transversal and also some angle relationships that you need to know. So the first relationship we're going to look at are corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are, for example, angle 2 and angle 6. So as you can see, both angle 2 and angle 6 are to the right of the transversal, which is the purplish pink line, and they're also both on top of the other two lines that the transversal is intersecting. Another example of corresponding angles would be angle 1 and angle 5, also angle 3 and angle 7, angle 4 and angle 8. So each of those are corresponding angles because essentially they're in the same spot on a different line though. So angle 1 and angle 5, they're both to the left of the transversal, but they're both above the line that the transversal is intersecting. So those are corresponding angles. In our next example, we're going to look at alternate interior angles. Alternate refers to the transversal. So alternate interior. Interior means between the two lines that the transversal is intersecting. So alternate interior would be 3 and 6 and also 4 and 5. Both of those pairs of angles are alternate interior angles. Alternate exterior angles. Okay, now look, this picture looks a little bit different. Okay, the transversal is now more horizontal, whereas in the previous examples, the two lines, the coplanar lines, were more horizontal. The transversal was more vertical. So I flipped it around on you. Okay, this purple line is still the transversal. So alternate exterior means that it's going to be outside the transversal, meaning on opposite sides of the transversal, and it's going to be exterior on the two lines that the transversal intersects. So 1, okay, is on the top of the transversal. So I need to go to the bottom of the transversal, but I need to be on the outside of the line. So 1 and 8 are alternate exterior, as well as 7 and 2. So again, you need to be able to look at this picture kind of no matter which way it's drawn. The line that intersects the other two lines is the transversal. Those are alternate exterior angles. Our last example is same side, and another word for same side is consecutive. Same side interior. Okay, so that means it's on the same side of the transversal and it's on the interior. So 4 and 6 are same side interior, and so are 3 and 5. Okay, so here I have two lines that are coplanar, and I have a transversal. So let's talk about what interior is. This is the interior. This is the exterior. So the interior is between the two lines that are coplanar. The exterior is the space outside those two lines. And then when we talk about alternate, we're referring to the transversal. So if they're alternate, then they're on opposite sides of the transversal. The parallel postulate says, if there is a line and a point not on the line, then there is exactly one line through the point parallel to the given line. So here I have line M and point A. Point A is not on line M. So what that means is that there is exactly one line that goes through point A that is parallel to line M. And we mark parallel lines with these little arrow shapes over the line. There's only one line parallel to that line through that particular point. And that is always true, so you may need to use that in a proof sometime. The perpendicular postulate says if there is a line N, and in my example, and a point not on the line, point B, then there is exactly one line through the point perpendicular to the given line. So there's going to be one line that goes through B and intersects line N at a right angle, because that's what perpendicular lines mean.
I've been waiting way too long. Yeah.